Live bei Magenta Sport. Präsentiert von bwin. Das ist unser Spiel.
Good afternoon and welcome to live coverage of the Dritte Liga. It's the third tier in Germany and it's the last match day of the season. And we're at the Dreisamstadion for Freiburg 2, the Freiburg reserves up against Meppen. So the host Freiburg will be hoping for a championship party today against already relegated Meppen, who will want to bow out with their heads held high. Freiburg, of course, not allowed to get promoted to Bundesliga 2. So it opens up a spot for another club below them in the league. I'll try and keep you up to date with the score lines and how the league is looking. As Freiburg 2 currently second in the table. They're 1 point behind Elversberg going into the final day. And depending on their result away at Ingolstadt, we might well see a championship party here for the Freiburg reserves. Would be an amazing achievement for them, as they have the least losses in the league so far with only 7. They are the lowest scorers in the top 12, but they've got the best defence in the whole league. And they are 3 points clear of Osnabrück and Wien Wiesbaden, so it is very tight at the top, as Meppen, who are relegated already, that's been sorted out already, the relegation battle. They're 17th. Unfortunately, simply not good enough this season. They have had a bit of a revival of late, though, under Ernst Mittendorp, who will be staying on as head coach and sporting director in the Regionalliga. They're currently on a 5-match unbeaten run, including 4 wins in that time against high flyers such as Dynamo Dresden, Wien Wiesbaden and Saarbrücken. And amazingly, it was 4 wins in 32 games before that, so too little too late for Meppen. And they might well cause Freiburg 2 a couple of problems this afternoon, as Freiburg have started quickly and confidently, as you would expect, as they've only suffered 1 loss here at home all season long and only conceded 13 goals as well. As last season it ended 2-0 to Freiburg. Wagner early on to Zanz with the clincher, and the reverse fixture was also 3 points for Freiburg. Vermeer with the early penalty, Stark in the 33rd minute, making it 2-0. Balmet with a consolation goal. And Freiburg will be hoping to get the 3 points here. And should Elversberg drop points in their game at Ingolstadt, then they will be celebrating the championship in the Dritte Liga. Amazingly, Meppen winning their last match by 4-1 against Dynamo Dresden. Dresden were looking favourites to get promotion from this league automatically, but that result has made things very shaky for them indeed, as Meppen fell behind to the favourites. But 4 goals in the last 20 minutes from them after Kyuhyun Park got sent off for Dynamo. Suarez, Risch, Fiedel and Janssen all scoring there, as Meppen are missing their top scorer today, Poirier. He's got 11 goals, but will not feature. As Vermeer is the man to look out for Freiburg 2. He's helped himself to 15 goals this season. As Ezequem just coming out of defence. Now this is Engelhardt out towards the left-hand side, driven ball forward, and that should be easy for Domashke. The goalkeeper for Meppen will be hoping he's not a busy man today. As already there's been a goal around the ground. Saarbrücken taking the lead against Viktoria Köln. They are up there in the promotion hunt as well, Saarbrücken. And in fact, it puts them in third as it stands. Of course, Freiburg 2 unable to get promotion. It would mean Saarbrücken are in second spot officially and would get promotion from the Dritte Liga. That's a big early goal. 0-0 here though with 4 minutes on the clock. As Freiburg, well, they started in the opening minute just pushing on. Since then just letting the ball do the work here. Meppen seem quite happy to let them have possession. As Makengo plays an infield for Rosenfeld. A long ball forward out towards the left. Headed away there by Fiedel. Ezekwem. And the ball down the right-hand side for Kiel. And we'll go all the way back to Uphoff. Röhl. And some skill there from Röhl. In the end, though, the ball just picked up from him by Suarez. And the ball knocked out of play for a throw-in, as we see Ernst Mittendorf. As I mentioned, he will remain in charge of the club next season. That's big news for Meppen. Well, so far no chances with just over 5 minutes gone for either side, as Troy here tries to play the ball forward. The captain for Freiburg, he'll be leaving the club in the summer. As it's always difficult for these second teams in this league, as the first team sometimes call up their players. Freiburg 2, though, despite that adversity, have done fantastically well to currently lie second in the table. Suarez with a hurried clearance. It'll come straight back in here, as Troy has done really well. In the end, it's just turned away by Mazag. Well, it's one-way traffic at the moment, as in comes the shot from distance finally. It was Kiel just digging underneath the ball, though. As we see Thomas Stamm, the Freiburg 2 coach, the Swiss head coach for them, has really put himself and his players in the shop window this season. That's nice play here, developing for Meppen. Blacher just laying it back to the defence. Now a long ball out towards the left-hand side, headed in field. And this could be trouble for Freiburg 2. Unfortunately, though, for Meppen, Alvarez couldn't quite bring the ball under control. That's Uphoff. It's the long clearance away. Meppen will come straight back at him, though. Although Freiburg 2 win the ball in the centre. The referee, though, pointing the way of a free kick. FCF. Let's have a look here. Just caught from behind. Engelhardt had no chance of getting the ball there, as Alvarez lines up this free kick. It's a long way out. Surely he's just going to cross this in. The ball from the right-hand side, headed back across, and danger there. No one really reacting for Freiburg. 8th minute, first chance for Meppen. Wow, it's so close there to creeping in at the far post. Mazag. Oh, that's the best chance of the game so far. And it comes for the away team, who are already relegated. As there's news from the game in Ingolstadt, Elversberg have taken an early lead there. That's bad news for Freiburg. It would put Elversberg really out of distance for them to catch. As there's a chance here from the edge of the box, which is blocked. And now on the follow-up, the volley coming in. And just over the bar there from Kiel. Loose clearance there. Then the block from Meppen. And Kiel just underneath the volley. Now Troy. And Vermeer unable to hold the ball up. Here comes the run down the left-hand side again from Meppen, but in the end that's decent defending from Freiburg. It was Risch trying to get away there. Wickloff in the end working back, and denying him the chance to get the cross in. As Meppen starting to work harder here as we tick over 10 minutes gone. At the moment, Elversberg 3 points clear of Freiburg 2 at the top of the league. That would confirm the championship for them if it stays this way. Saarbrücken currently in third behind Freiburg. That would put them second, and that would be automatic promotion. Osnabrück in fourth. Still a long way to go though. It's going to be a big afternoon of football here in the Dritte Liga. Now Vermeer, outside of the right boot there, out towards Makengo. Just slipping as he brought the ball under control. Deep ball in. Good shape to it, but headed away in the end. Dubrovka just dropping back into the back line. As there's still a chance here for Freiburg, but that's brave keeping from Domashka. It was Röhl who was trying to get on the end of the ball. Forward into the box. In the end, just overrunning it. As there's a man down for Freiburg 2. Quick stoppage here. Well, 12 minutes gone, so far goalless here, and we've had chances at both ends. At the moment, Freiburg 2 remaining in in second spot. For Meppen 17th and already relegated, 4 points away from Rot-Weiss Essen. It's Engelhardt who's down. Central midfielder for Freiburg. I'll be hoping he can continue. It looks as though he's pretty shaken. As you can see, the Freiburg fans here packed into the Dreisam Stadion, hoping to see the second team lift the Dritte Liga trophy. At the moment, that's looking unlikely, with Elversberg ahead. But Elversberg have been in poor form in recent times, just crawling over the line in the end, having built up a big lead at the top. for much of the season. Meppen will have many regrets about this season after that fine run of form in the last 5 games, unbeaten, winning 4. If they could have just strung a little bit better form in the games before that, they may well have survived. They're not too far away from Rot-Weiss Essen. As Engelhardt is back on the pitch and ready to go. Meppen here trying to catch Freiburg cold after that stoppage. Trying to bulldoze their way into the box. In the end, it's cool defending from Makenga, perhaps a little bit too cool, as he's not managed to clear the ball at all. The ball for Janssen there just wouldn't quite fall for him, the target man, as here comes the counter-attack from Freiburg. And that's excellent defending from Suarez up against Ezequem, trying to break forward. As we come up towards the quarter-hour mark on the final day. This is Troy. Next ball comes across and headed away again. Meppen looking rather well organised here at the back as they look to end the season on a high. Ezequem. Engelhardt, he looks well recovered from that blow to the head a couple of minutes ago. As Ruhl. The ball out for Kale, who's looked one of the most dangerous players for Freiburg 2, and it's deflected in the end into the arms of Domaschke. Well, it wasn't a clean shot away. And in the end, I think that Fiedel quite happy that the deflection took the power off the cross-come shot. Domaschke. Flick around the corner there. That will be easy for Ezequem to intercept. And casually back to Uphoff. Ball down the left-hand channel. Can Freiburg keep this in? They have managed to, and that will be the first corner of the game. Fiedel getting across to deal with Gutau there. Again, difficult to break down Meppen. Freiburg thought this was going to be easy against the already relegated side. It's not turned out that way. So it will be an outswinger here. Decent delivery as well, flicked away by Suarez. Alvarez, it's nicely played out towards the left-hand side, and it's a real desperate challenge there from Ezequem. He knew that he couldn't let that ball go over the top of his defence there. One-time challenge on Risch there. Long throw down the line here towards Alvarez, and it's a lovely piece of skill as well. In the end, the ball is given away. There's the foul coming in there from Troy. Well, Alvarez standing over the free kick now. Looking for the likes of Janssen and Suarez. As it's floated in, it's over the top of everyone now, out for the goal kick. And here comes the attack from Freiburg 2. And it's an excellent run here. In the end, it's just laid off for Troy, and his cross ends up on the roof of the net. And that was excellent from Röhl here. Really going towards the heart of the defence. Matzak doing well, though, to shepherd him away from goal. As an important goal has gone in at Dresden. Dynamo Dresden falling behind to Oldenburg, another relegated side. So the teams in the bottom four at the moment making life tough for the teams at the top. It would mean Dynamo Dresden are in 6th spot. As it stands, no chance of getting promotion or landing in the playoff spot. Freiburg side remaining in 2nd would mean that Saarbrücken would be celebrating promotion automatically. Osnabrück would be in that playoff place. And 20 minutes gone and already plenty of goals in the Dritte Liga on this final day. An excellent atmosphere here at the Dreisam Stadion. Now Rosenfelder pushing up into midfield, the ball out towards Kiel. Troy keeping it here, playing it for Röhl. Meppen winning it back though. Ball clipped forward for Alvarez, chesting it down. And this run forward from Risch again. It's a good delivery in, but right into the arms there of Uphoff in the end. And there was a heavy challenge in the centre, but play goes on here with Freiburg 2 still in possession. As the ball is forward there, just a little bit too much on it for Engelhardt to run onto. Domashka could get there. As there's now been an equaliser at Saarbrücken from Viktoria Köln. And that changes things again, as now it's Osnabrück who would be getting promotion. And Wien Wiesbaden suddenly in the playoff place to get into Bundesliga 2. It's so tight, the teams are switching around in the league when any goal goes in. Unbelievable. And that's a poor ball forward this time for Freiburg 2 as we're midway through the first half. And the attack coming down the right. Balmert for Alvarez. It's a lovely little cushion ball. In the end though, no chance for Janssen to bring it under control, and then the next cross comes in, and it's good goalkeeping from Uphoff. Under a little bit of pressure there. Rosenfelder again over the halfway line. Trying to squeeze up the pitch here, Freiburg 2. The flick around the corner. Just sending Vermeer a little bit wide here. We'll get the ball back in again. And the defence there just struggling for Meppen. It's hacked clear. And Janssen couldn't win the aerial challenge against Ezekwe. Well, Meppen trying to set off on quick counters whenever they can. As it's been a very open game here. Still waiting for the opener though, in the 25th minute. Troy. Viklov across for Makengo. And the ball is given away. Matsag. And flicked on by Alvarez, this time not in the direction of Janssen. But that front two trying to link up as much as possible. Alvarez just dropping deep, looking for his target man. As Troy again trying that through ball. Tomaszka is there. As it looks as though Saarbrücken have retaken the lead against Viktoria Köln. That changes things all over again. So it is indeed them in the promotion spot. Osnabrück in the playoff once again. Incredible at the moment, the live table changing minute by minute. As Janssen carries the ball forward down the left-hand side here. He's not got too many players in the box for him. As in the end it turns out to be a goal kick. Was hoping to win the corner there, Janssen. That's good defending from Rosenfeld. And almost a judo throw there in the end as he shepherded the ball out. As Vermeer around the corner. Here's the chance for Freiburg 2, and the shot ends up over the bar from Viklov. Beautiful play. Well, when they do come forward with pace, Freiburg 2, Meppen do struggle. Oh, in the end it was a deflection on the shot that sent it over the bar from Viklov. And the next corner for Freiburg's second team. It's a low delivery this time, looking for the flick on. Comes to nothing. Goal kick in the end, disappointing from Freiburg. That was a big chance to take the lead there through Viklov. And they're doing well. And Tomaszka quite happy to see it deflect over his bar. As Freiburg there getting the decision. Engelhardt again in the wars. As the ball's rolling there, taken too quickly by Freiburg 2. Will be a retake. This time it's out towards the left for Makengo. No sign of nerves from Freiburg 2 here this afternoon as they're gunning for the title. Not much they can do though about that with Elversberg still leading by 1-0 at Ingolstadt. They can only do their job here and hope that results go their way. For Meppen, already down to the Regionalliga. Coming up towards half an hour played, and Freiburg have dominated possession. But in terms of chances, it's been fairly even. Viklov with that best chance for Freiburg a couple of minutes ago. Well, challenges flying in there. The referee just calming the players down. You can see there, Risch just having words with the referee. Janssen putting himself about as well. Here's Ezekwe. Troy coming into the centre. And a chance here perhaps for a long-range effort straight down the middle though. From Viklov again, pulling the trigger. And easy for Domashka there. Makengo. All clipped out towards the right-hand side here. Excellent play from Kiel. And getting the cross in immediately, looking for Vermey. Didn't reach him. Good defending from Meppen. And this player just caught that was Röhl. Freiburg 2 controlling the possession here. And Rosenfelder coming forward, taking a risk again. Losing possession, he's got to get back here. As in the end, the ball was too long for the attacker, Blacker. And I think the offside flag was raised against him anyway. Well, Meppen really trying to play these balls forward quickly whenever they have possession. Engelhardt trying to thread that one through. And hacked clear at the edge of the box by Meppen. Here's Alvarez again. And he's caught there by Rosenfelder. Continues his run forward. Troy. It's a lovely ball towards the centre. Twisting and turning. Good out towards Makengo. And that's lovely from the left back. This is the chance, and that's it. 1-0 Freiburg 2. It's a really well constructed goal as well. Makengo with the assist there, bombing forward. And it's finished into the bottom corner, 33rd minute. It's a lovely little cutback there, and finished brilliantly by Rosenfelder. Well, I said earlier he was taking a risk and coming forward so often, but the centre-back has done it. It's a fantastic finish as well, right into the bottom corner. Well, finally that is the opener in this game. He's a centre-back that's done it in open play. Well, his runs forward have caused problems for Meppen. Well, that means that Freiburg 2 at least are doing their part of the bargain by winning their match. Elversberg also winning, though, at Ingolstadt. It means that Elversberg would win the championship. Freiburg would finish the season second, but no promotion for them. At the moment, Saarbrücken in third would take the automatic spot. Osnabrück in fourth would move into the playoff for Bundesliga 2. Well, it's a thoroughly deserved lead, really, for Freiburg 2. They've had the vast majority of the possession. As there's a long ball here towards Janssen. Uphoff there, just losing out. Janssen still gets there in the end. Well, a heart-in-mouth moment there for the young keeper for Freiburg 2. With 10 minutes to go before half-time. Freiburg will not want any slip-ups, having worked so hard to get the lead here. As here come Meppen, looking to make an almost immediate reply. Here's Ekwe. And just missing out there was Vermey. Suarez doing very well just to knock it away. Dombrovka forward now, and then the ball towards the left-hand side, and no chance for Risch to get there. Well, Alvarez acting as somewhat of the pivot here for Meppen, dropping deep and trying to spray the ball out towards either wing or forward for Janssen. Picking up those pockets of space. Well, the referee blowing the whistle for the free kick. Freiburg 2 hoping to just continue through Ruhl. As we see Uphoff here not making too much contact with the ball there earlier on. Came to nothing in the end for Janssen. There's Viklov. And a late challenge coming in there from Dombrovka, and that will be the first yellow card of the game. The referee sorting that out. That flashpoint immediately. It's his 8th of the season. That was late in. The ball had long gone. There's Keelan Gutau standing over this deep free kick. They've got the 1-0 lead though, Freiburg 2. It's going to be Kiel to try and play this one in from near the halfway line. It's up high. It's a very good one as well. Meppen struggling, but they should get this away in the end. They do. Only as far there was Makengo, who got the assist for the goal. Suarez is down at the moment in his own area for Meppen. Finally the referee calling a halt to the game. Just caught by the looks of it on the jaw. Let's have a look here. This is caught, I think, by a combination there of Vermey and his own man. Running in towards that deep free kick. Dubrovka gets us back underway again after that drop ball from the referee. As the ball is slackly given away there by Meppen. Fiedel giving it away, but in the end working back there, Suarez, to put the ball out for the throw. 5 minutes to go before half-time. Freiburg side leading here. Next ball across from them. Kiel trying to make something of it, and then the volley from Troy. Screwed well over the bar. Zigwe reading the flight of the ball. Engelhardt forward. And Troy breaking into the box. Lovely layoff, and that should have been 2-0. In the end, it was Kiel who passed up the opportunity. But lovely play again from Freiburg 2. He didn't really make contact with the ball as he would have wanted to there. A little bit more power. And I think Domashka may well have been beaten. As it stands at the bottom, Meppen just slipping a spot as Oldenburg are winning by 1-0 still at Dynamo Dresden. Doesn't really matter, they're relegated either way, Meppen, but they would like to stay as high in the table as possible, playing for pride here. As we've got 3 minutes to go before half-time. Troy just going over towards the left-hand side for a while. Now Engelhardt, and that's excellent defending there from Matzag. The clearance here, though, only as far as Makengo. One run forward from him, and he opened up Meppen for Rosenfelder to score. Troy exchanging passes there with Viklov. Now Rosenfelder again, the goal scorer, into the box here. And these runs forward from the central defender really causing Meppen all kinds of problems. He's popping up everywhere. Well, Meppen will have to make changes at half-time surely here. Being overwhelmed a little bit at the moment, but at least from their point of view it's only 1-0. However, remember, against Dynamo Dresden last week, They were 1-0 down at half-time. Dynamo Dresden looked as though they were cruising to the win. In the end, it was 4-1 Meppen. Dynamo Dresden getting a red card, though, in that game before collapsing. Deep ball forward, and that will drift out of play, though, in the end, just ahead of Ruhl, as we're into the final minute of the first 45. Let's see how much time added on we will have. We had that injury for Engelhardt earlier in the game. Should be a minute or two added on, I would imagine. Here's Alvarez back to goal, and just trying to flick it there for the run of Evsiev. Here he is again, Alvarez, trying the volley from distance, but it's over the bar in the end. Trying for a wonder goal. Very entertaining player, the Meppen attacker. Well, we're going to have 1 minute of time added on. Already into that, so it looks as though it's going to end here at half-time. 1-0 to Freiburg 2. The goal coming from Rosenfelder in the 33rd minute. Makengo getting behind the Meppen defence for once, sliding it for the centre-back to finish. He was in an advanced position and finished it like a striker. As there's a late corner here for Freiburg 2. Unfortunately for them, this is not enough to clinch the championship, with Elversberg still winning. There's been a late goal in the half from Wien Wiesbaden against Halle. And that now means that Wien Wiesbaden would get the automatic promotion spot. Saarbrücken into the playoff. Well, Wien Wiesbaden haven't been up there in this first half with the late standings, as there is the final chance of the half. So we go in at the break 1-0 for Freiburg 2. Join us in about 15 minutes or so to see if they can hold on to this against already relegated Meppen. Welcome back to the second half here of this Dritte Liga match between Freiburg 2 and Meppen. The half-time scoreline is 1-0 to Freiburg 2. The goal coming in the 33rd minute. The centre-back Rosenfelder breaking forward in open play to score his second of the season. Unfortunately for them, it's not enough though for a championship party, as in the other match Elversberg are winning by 1-0 at Ingolstadt. It would mean that Elversberg take the title, but Freiburg at least winning here and ending the season on a high so far, and going straight on the attack here in the second half. Meppen just struggling to get the ball away there, as we've seen a number of changes at half time. Just waiting for the confirmation of those. Both teams making changes. As we do know that FCF has been withdrawn for Meppen. Albi Fada coming on for Meppen then. And Manske as well. So a double change for Meppen at half-time. As Ezequem, short ball forward. This is for Makengo, who set up the goal in the first half for Rosenfelder. Janssen also off for Meppen. Pepic coming on. And this is a deep one in from the centre-back Ezequem. And from the other side, Meppen under a bit of pressure here early doors in the second half, as there's a chance here. Engelhardt with the shot from range. In the end, easily fielded by Domashke. Looks as though Suarez also off for Meppen as well. That's a blow to them in defence. Looks as though that jaw injury that he suffered is just too much for him to continue in this second half. As it stands in the table, Freiburg 2 in second. They can't get promotion, of course. The top three at the moment all leading by 1-0. Elversberg at Ingolstadt. Wien Wiesbaden scoring right at the end of the first half against Halle. That means that Wien Wiesbaden get the automatic promotion spot. And in fourth place, Saarbrücken leading 2-1 against Viktoria Köln. That means they are in the playoff for Bundesliga 2. As it stands though, many changes in the first half in the table. So first corner here for Meppen of the game. Abifada winning that one. It'll be Alvarez to swing this one over. Entertaining first half from him. As it's driven in, and in the end the clearance coming. The diving header from Vermeer. Cannoning off one of his own players, but it was okay in the end for Freiburg 2. This is a decent looking run down the right hand side here, and an excellent tackle coming in from Makengo. Well, it was Manske breaking forward. The half-time substitute Couldn't beat Makengo though. A little bit of pressure now from the relegated side Meppen 5 minutes into the second half. As it's played in, Makengo gets it half away at least. As in the promotion race, there's been another important goal as Borussia Dortmund's second side lead now at Osnabrück. That means that Osnabrück dropped down to 6th place at the moment. 2 points behind Saarbrücken. It's all happening at the moment. At least Freiburg 2 holding up to their side of the bargain by winning here, as are Elversberg at the top of the table. At the moment it doesn't look as though we're going to see a championship winning party here at the Dreisamstadion. Roll. And getting the ball back again. Ezekwem. The ball in deep here will come out for Kiel. Charging down that attempted clearance and getting the ball back again. And the return ball to him. And it's just scrambled clear by Meppen. As there's been a big goal. Ingolstadt look as though they've got the equaliser against Elversberg. That is hope here for Freiburg 2. You can hear the roar go up around the crowd as they realise what's happened. Freiburg 2, as it stands, are top of the table and lifting the Dritte Liga trophy. Unbelievable. Elversberg have been up there all season long. And just the final 45 minutes here, dropping down to second. Well, perhaps we will see a championship party after the game. All to play for in this second 45 minutes. As Kiel rolls the ball back and deflected. It was Troy just diving at the ball there to try and divert it on target. Mashke as he flicks the ball on here, and another chance goes begging for Freiburg. This time it was Kiel who was denied. And it's a brilliant tackle in the end. Risch with the last-ditch challenge. Well, here is the resulting corner. 10 minutes into the second half, and the atmosphere wonderful. As Freiburg 2 lead in the Dritte Liga. Elversberg with a big chance at the moment, as there's been another big goal as well. Wien Wiesbaden have conceded an equaliser, and that big chance has resulted in Elversberg leading, as far as we know. Well, all change again. Well, incredible. So difficult to keep on top of what's going on here in the Dritte Liga. Freiburg 2 looking for a cushion now. They can't think about what's going on in that other game between Ingolstadt and Elversberg, as there's another big challenge coming in on Kiel. So Elversberg leading 2-1 at Ingolstadt. That's them top of the table. Freiburg here leading 1-0 against Meppen. They're second. Saarbrücken leading 2-1 against Viktoria Köln. They're third, but that would be automatic promotion. Wien Wiesbaden level with Halle. It's enough though for them to creep into the playoff spots. Well, in fact, there's been a correction. Halle, their goal has been ruled out for offside. So Wien Wiesbaden still lead by 1-0. That means that Wien Wiesbaden would snatch the automatic spot. Unbelievable. As it's a clever corner here from Freiburg. In the end, it's blocked. It's not the best contact at all there. Well, it's really poor defending from Meppen. Engelhardt, I think it was, breaking onto the ball. Couldn't slide it home anyway. Well, Meppen here have been under all kinds of pressure since the restart. Surely just a matter of time until Freiburg get their second. Although here come Meppen with their first real attack in this second period, and it's excellent defending from Ezequem. Just blocking the potential ball in there. Alvarez across with the corner, coming up towards an hour played. Half an hour of the season left. It's the outswinger from Alvarez. Decent take, but it comes to nothing. And Freiburg 2 can come on the counter-attack here. Röhl leading the charge. Here's Kiel. And it's a lovely slip ball through for Vermeij, and a big stop there from Domashke. Kiel, it's a beautiful pass through for Vermeij. And this time he manages to get the shot on target, but straight at Domashke. Well, a smothered save there by Domashke. It's gone relatively quiet around the grounds as far as goal scoring is concerned after all that drama. And the next corner here for Freiburg 2. The nerves jangling around the stands here, waiting for more news from Elversberg, perhaps. There's Gutau. We'll get this corner in right on the hour. It's driven in. Not cleared here by Meppen. Will come back in again from Gutau. Low ball. And blocked there in the 6-yard area. And it's one-way traffic at the moment. Freiburg 2 looking for the second goal. Troy. And it's a lovely ball forward. And in the end, it's pulled wide by Rosenfelder, who'd stayed up there looking for his second of the game. Meppen at the moment just not getting anywhere near the Freiburg 2 players. Oh, Rosenfelder completely unmarked. Well, Starkenbauer are going to come on here with less than half an hour remaining. Gutau is off as well as Röhl. Like-for-like replacements, just to get some fresh legs on. It's a warm afternoon in Freiburg. Plenty of chances here in the second half for Freiburg 2 to extend the lead. As Bauer looks to make an immediate impact. His ball in though, straight at the keeper Domashke. Incredible in this second half. At one point, Freiburg 2 were leading the Dritte Liga. And Elversberg striking straight back against Ingolstadt to retake the lead. As Alvarez can't take that on board at all. It's a poor ball towards him. Ziquet. Calm possession here for Freiburg. Troy. Here's Kiel. And the block there. Long throw opportunity for Freiburg, perhaps. It's short instead, although there's a player down with cramp. It's knocked out of play so he can get some treatment here. Kiel has been up and down that right-hand side from the kickoff. And feeling it here at the end of a long season in the Dritte Liga. So over 6,000 fans here, hoping for a championship party. At the moment, they're not getting it, with Elversberg still leading at Ingolstadt. The goal from Rosenfelder in the 33rd minute, making the difference at the moment in this game, with 25 minutes left to play of the season. It's Elversberg celebrating winning the championship. Wien Wiesbaden would get automatic promotion to Bundesliga 2, and it would be Saarbrücken in the playoff. possession here for Freiburg 2. Ziquem. Engelhardt. And the pressure increasing from Freiburg. Well, that's too long in the end for Makengo. Ziquem across for Rosenfelder. Over the halfway line again for him. All sprayed out towards the left. Brought down by Bauer. And that will turn out to be a corner there. Just coming off the Meppen defender in the end, Manske. So we're coming up to the midway point in the second half, the final quarter of the match and the last day of the season. What drama are we going to see in the remaining 22-23 minutes? As that corner is cleared, but it's a heavy collision by the looks of it for Risch. Needs some treatment by the looks of it. That's a really heavy one as well. With Engelhardt coming in. So still a carnival atmosphere in the stands, despite Freiburg 2 looking as though at the moment they're going to end second in the table. No championship for them. And their boys have done remarkably well to stay up there all season long. As I said earlier, it's difficult for the reserve teams with the changes in personnel every week, depending on the needs of the first team. In fact, it's Blacher who is getting treatment here from the physio for Meppen. Sure if he's going to be okay to continue or not here. Looks a little groggy. Oh, he's really feeling that collision. Defending that corner. In the meantime, his goalkeeper Tomaszka gets the ball rolling again. Wigluf just knocking it back there for Ziquem as Blacher returns to the field. It seems as though he's okay to continue with the protocols for concussion. He wouldn't be allowed even back on the field if there were any doubt. Engelhardt. 20 minutes to go. moment Vermeer will be looking for one final goal, perhaps this season. He's had a couple of opportunities, not really been involved in the build-up at all. As Uphoff there plays the ball forward, he's been a virtual spectator in this second half. Makengo up there for Bauer. Bit of a heavy touch there from him. Keeps possession though, playing it towards Vermeer, who cleverly brings the ball down there for Ezekwem. Engelhardt. Troy. Good spell of possession again here from Freiburg. Not quite opening up Meppen at the moment though. Perhaps they'll get the chance here through Vermeer, who is sent to ground. No free kick, but Bauer on the follow-up and easily taken by Domashka. Why not have the effort from 25 yards? Meppen, they may have been better organised in the first half. This second half, Freiburg have had so many chances to make it 2-0. None taken though. As Meppen are going to make another switch here, and a double change as well from Freiburg, as Kuiper is going to come on for the away team. It will be Breunig and Ontejans. Latvian player entering the fray here for the final 17 minutes for Freiburg 2. Well, it's Röhl who's going off. He was dangerous, particularly in the first period. Who's coming off. And Viklov as well. So more fresh legs here put on by Thomas Stamm. Kiel coming off for Ontejans. Well, Blacher in the end taken off for Kuiper. No real surprise there, after being shaken in an aerial challenge defending a corner. Time ticking down on the Dritte Liga season here. Just a reminder, Elversberg leading the table, 1 point above Freiburg 2. Freiburg hoping for a slip-up from Elversberg on the final day of the season, but they're leading at Ingolstadt. Ingolstadt did get a leveller, which put Freiburg 2 top for a couple of minutes. Wien Wiesbaden would take the automatic promotion spot. Saarbrücken in the playoff. Breunig. Ezekwem quite happy to stroll forward into midfield. The ball out towards the left here for Makengo. Cutting inside. Now Bauer. And dances into the box here. Couldn't get the cut back though. Manska getting back to him. Well, he was beaten initially. The Meppen man. They're doing so well to recover. Now Troy. It looks as though it's going to be another clean sheet for Freiburg this season. The most in the league with 16. Could easily be 17 as they've got a chance here from this free kick. It's just outside the D. Bauer immediately picking the ball up. He's interested in this one. Vermey it was who was fouled by Fiedel. And Stark also standing over this one. Well, can they at least test Domashka here? 77th minute. Well, it looks as though it's going to be Bauer here. He fires it and it's off the post. Unbelievable. Can they get it safe here, Meppen? It is in the end scrambled clear. Wow, superb effort right on 77 minutes. The 18-year-old here striking the woodwork. Domashka flat-footed. Almost 2-0 for Freiburg 2. Well, Bauer now with the corner kick, and the header in the end soaring well over the bar. Let off there for Meppen. Could easily have been 2-0. Freiburg, if they go 2 up, will surely be home and hosed here against a poor Meppen side who are getting relegated, and they've looked like a relegated side in this second half. First half they really made something of the game. Second half has been one-way traffic. There's advantage played here. As Meppen win the ball back high up the park. Alvarez tries the strike from 25 yards, but high and wide. That's been the most dangerous attack we've seen from Meppen in this second period. There's the ball fed through here for Vermey, and lovely here for Bauer, and it's turned over the top by the keeper. Well, they're getting closer and closer, Freiburg 2. Well, Bauer is absolutely determined to seal this game for his team. And here he is again with the corner. The 9th corner for Freiburg 2 already in this game. Just over 10 minutes to go. Punch clear, Domashka. This is Engelhardt. Down to walking pace here at the moment. Elversberg still lead by 2-1 at Ingolstadt. In Wiesbaden 1-0 against Halle. That would be enough for promotion to Bundesliga 2. Freiburg 2 cannot get promotion. Wien Wiesbaden would go into that automatic spot that Freiburg are in currently. And Saarbrücken in the playoff, leading at the moment 2-1 against Viktoria Köln. Well, 9 minutes to go in the season. Ifada, and suddenly the ball through here, and a big chance for the leveller from Meppen, and it's turned away by Uphoff. Pepic, well, he's been absolutely anonymous really since he came on, but a bit of a mess up here in the Freiburg defence. Manske to Pepic, and it's an excellent stop from Uphoff. That was the chance they were looking to take here, Meppen. Alvarez, can he pick out a player from the corner? No, he can't. Well, 8 minutes to go, and Freiburg 2 now almost letting their lead slip. After all that good work in the game. And Bauer. And a deep ball in from Ezequem, well held by Domashke. Well, Domashke has been excellent in the Meppen goal. He's had to be as well. Twelve matches unbeaten for Freiburg 2. They've been a real force here at the Dreisamstadion. At the moment, though, it looks as though it's too little to win the league for them. Elversberg, though, you'd have to say, they do deserve to top the league at the end of the season. They've been up there pretty much from day one. They've won back-to-back promotions. Six minutes to go. Well, one final push here from the Freiburg fans, hoping for a miracle that Elversberg concede another equaliser. With the minutes ticking down. A driven ball out towards Manske. He's not going to get there. And the Meppen fans still backing their team despite relegation to the Regionalliga. That's a beautiful ball out towards the right-hand side here for Freiburg. Now into the box. Just a little slip there in the end from Troy. Regains his footing but gives it away to Dombrovka. And then safely headed back in the end by Engelhardt to his keeper Uphoff, who made that all-important stop a couple of minutes ago, denying Pipic. For all the world as though it was going to be the equaliser for Meppen, well against the run of play. And the next ball in, it's just flicked away from Vermey. It comes for Bauer. And towards the 6-yard area. Alvarez feeding one down the line here. Good run off the ball from Abifade. Kuiper looking at the edge of the box with the layoff here. And the momentum has rather gone out of the attack here from Meppen. And the ball crossed in, but that will surely go out of play from Dubrovka. No big goals of recent times at the top of the table. It's still as we were, with Elversberg leading the table. Wien Wiesbaden will get automatic promotion and Saarbrücken in the playoff. Still 3 minutes to go here. There will be a little bit of time added on due to that injury earlier for Blacher, which in the end he was withdrawn for. Fiedel. And the midfielder there, Pipic, just couldn't bring the ball under control, and it's a chance here for Freiburg try, and there it is, 2-0. That is the clincher. On to Jans, gets it rolling the ball home right on 88 minutes. Well, it's taken a long time in coming, that cushion for Freiburg. And eventually they've made their pressure pay. On to Jans with a clinical finish from just inside the box. Well, he will be leaving Freiburg in the summer. Destination unknown at the moment, as we see Bauer gets his head up, finds on to Jans, and it's a fine finish across the keeper. Well, that's 2-0, so Freiburg here doing what they needed to do. Incredibly, that's his first goal of the season on to Jans. He's had injury worries throughout the season. Now into the final minute of the season here in the Dritte Liga. And all eyes will be on the game at Ingolstadt here from the Freiburg fans, hoping for a leveller from the home team against Elversberg. As there's been a goal now, Dynamo Dresden taking the lead against Oldenburg. It's not enough for them to grab the playoff spot, with Saarbrücken still winning against Viktoria Köln. As we see, Engelhardt is coming off here. And on comes the Kosovan player, Hoti. So 2 minutes of time added on. Just over a minute of that to go before the end of the season for these two teams. Meppen, unfortunately, relegated to the Regionalliga. They've just not been good enough throughout the season, and today it's the same story as well. Freiburg dominating in this game and winning 2-0. Will it be enough for them to clinch the championship, though? At the moment, they're second in the table. Elversberg doing just enough as Alvarez gets this late corner in. And some scrappy defending from Freiburg there, but in the end, it will be a goal kick. And the Freiburg fans will wait to see what the final result is between Ingolstadt and Elversberg after this game is finished. As it's a full-time whistle here, it's 2-0 to Freiburg 2. It could have been even more against Meppen, as it looks as though they're going to finish the season in second spot in the Dritte Liga. Elversberg to win the championship, and taking the place then of Freiburg 2 in the top two will be Wien Wiesbaden. As it stands, Saarbrücken then into the playoff. As I will say goodbye to you for the season. Thank you very much for joining us for that match. Have a good summer and see you next season. It's goodbye from me.